Hello, it's me, Charlie, and I'm filling in today for Michaela Cody. And today our topic is back to school preparation. I'm here with Paul Patrick and
Brendan Bryant.
say
Brendan Bryant.
and today we're going to be asking questions about back to school and how we feel about going back to school. So my first question is, let's say our name and what grade we're going to and what school we go to.
My name is Paul Patrick. I'm going to the 12th grade. I go to Zachary High School.
My name's Charlie Smart, and I go to U High, and I'm going to fifth grade.
My name is Brendan Bryant. I'm going to ninth grade and I go to Baker High.
Okay, so Paul, what's your question for us?
My question for you: how do you feel going into high school, like exiting middle school and proceeding on?
Um, I mean, I'm just ready to get it over with. Like I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna still find a way to get through.
So, what's your favorite subject in middle school?
Math.
Math. And so, if you would you like to stay in middle school for forever, even though that's not an option?
Yes.
So, I have a question for Paul. So, is high school hard for you, and what's the hardest part about it?
High school for me wasn't really hard. My hardest year was actually freshman year because I ended up taking a lot of AP classes that I didn't really prepare myself for. But honestly, going into high school, you just have to stay focused on your goals and know what you want to do. You can't be everywhere. You have to basically be organized to succeed.
So, if you would think high school is, do you still take these AP classes right now?
Um, Going into my next year, I'm taking DE classes. I'm doing chemistry DE and algebra DE. And my past year, I took world history DE and English 4 DE. So I kind of pushed away from the AP aspect, but just to pursue actual credits because with AP, you go through your class and you take your test, and that's going to determine if you get your credits or not. With dual enrollment, your grade is basically your grade.
So, what do you want to be in life, and what is your plan, and what college do you want to go to? So, basically, what college do you want to go to, and what do you want to be as your occupation?
As my occupation, I want to pursue neurosurgery. The colleges I plan to attend, my biggest opportunity right now is Xavier University, but I'm working on trying to get into University of Miami and New York University.
I want to go to maybe Harvard or Southern or LSU, and like Paul, I want to be a neurosurgeon, and I want to also be a lawyer or a OBGYN. And something that I like to do is softball. So sometimes I want to be a professional softball player or a professional basketball player.
So last year, I already planned out what I was gonna do after I get out of high school. I'm gonna go to Texas Southern, get a degree in music, and then I'm gonna go to Southern and get my doctorate in music and become a band director.
That's actually good. Like you already have your life planned out. And if what would you do as a backup plan? Like if neurosurgeon didn't work out, or if the band director did not work out.
For my backup plan for neurosurgery, I really plan it to work out, but I also am gonna also major. Going into college, I want to major in biology pre-med just to get me on that medical course, but I also want to major in finance. So if neurosurgery doesn't technically work out, I will allow finance.
Yeah, so I'm not good at science, but I'm really good at bio. Well, not well. I guess biology is science, but I'm good at when you do the reproduction and stuff for since I want to be an OBGYN. I'm really good at that. Passed all classes for that, and if my OBGYN or attorney doesn't work out, I would like to be maybe an actor because I've been really wanting to be an actor. 'Cause I'm good at acting.
if music doesn't work out for me, I think Southern has like a law program,
Southern Law, yes, law school.
and I might just become a lawyer.
Okay, so what was your hardest grade from right now for me, kindergarten through fifth, and you kindergarten through 11th, and you kindergarten through 7th, eighth, kindergarten through 8th.
I want to say my hardest grade, it really alternates between junior year and freshman year, but I would have to give it to freshman year because it's a new change of environment. You're in a new space and you have to adjust.
Yeah, I would understand that. Even though I'm not a freshman or a junior yet, I understand that because you're learning new stuff. And that same goes for middle school when you're just entering middle school. Like nobody really gives you that type of advice to like know what to do, and like
Uh, it's gonna have to be 8th grade because going into 8th grade, the school locations changed, everything changed, including the teachers. So I had to get to know my teachers a little bit. That took like 5 to 6 months, 6 to 7 months, I think. But yeah, it's gonna have to go to 8th grade.
Mine should be like second grade. I know everybody's like that's the easiest, but I had an amazing teacher, but sometimes she skipped a little bit of subjects for me, and I didn't really understood it. And from kindergarten through first, I was an amazing student. I was in top of all my classes. In kindergarten, and they said my reading score was like a 4th or 5th grade level for reading. But then once I got to second grade, I didn't really understand the math, and I was kind of stubborn, and I didn't ask for help or anything. And so, going into 3rd grade, I had to be pulled into math classes to learn back from the second grade stuff to advance on to 3rd grade, and that kind of affected my LEAP scores and my real math scores and all my scores. But now, since I've learned that out, now in 4th grade, I got much better LEAP scores and much better math and ELA and other subject scores. So, what would you say is your do you have a question, Paul, for one of us?
My question is serious for you. You mentioned you want to be a band director, and I just want to know, like, what do you plan to do in high school to like get to the point before like you think about college? What do you plan to do in high school?
So like I'm already in like my high school band, and I was like gonna take like some notes of like what would I need to do as to be a band director, and maybe I might like study, like search up on YouTube like different band directors.
So your high school has a band, correct? I would say try to get involved in that heavily. Also, like try to perfect your craft and get a scholarship
I already
for
do.
band. That's perfect.
And for Paul, I have a question for you. For a neurosurgeon, like what type of like what do you think what college would you want to go to? Like you already told me what college, but what like college would you want to go to get that exact neurosurgeon, like the exact doctorate degree to be a neurosurgeon?
So when it comes to the path of neurosurgery, basically, you go through your undergrad, and that's to basically get your scores. You get into medical school. You do your 4 years in medical school. You do have to do an intern of general surgery for a year. After you do that, you have to go through your program, take 2 exams, do your neurosurgery residency, and that's how you get your doctorate for neurosurgery. Well, you're necessarily already a doctor because get your doctorate through medical school. Attending that.
So for band directing, like what would be your like what type of band director do you want to be like? Do you want to like teach it to kids in a school, or do you just want to be it like maybe just teach it like as a subject?
Like a job?
Yeah.
Probably like as a subject.
Yeah.
And also like after school, like the Southern.
Yeah. And so thank you for today for watching our podcast, and we will be back with more. Thank you.